Hey guys, it's Izzy and welcome back to my channel. So in this video today, we are going to be talking about how I've been staying motivated during lockdown. I've been thinking about... Now if you've literally been living under a rock, you won't know, but the world is basically in lockdown right now. The UK has been in lockdown for maybe like 6 weeks when I'm filming this, so we ain't going anywhere. And I have been doing my schoolwork from home, so I wanted to basically share how I've been so motivated, because I really feel like I am really motivated in comparison to some of my friends, not to bait them out. Yeah, I just thought it might be helpful for me to share some of the tips and tricks that I've been doing and using to just make sure that I am as motivated as possible when it comes to doing a day full of work. I thought first I'll just give you a little bit of background about me in case you're new here. So I am currently in sixth form doing my A-levels, which means I'm 16. I'm on a 2-year course and I'm just over halfway through the first year, and I'm now having to work from home. Luckily my normal job is doing YouTube and like social media and stuff, which means that I normally work from home, so that isn't affected. But if any of you guys' jobs are affected, I really hope you are doing okay and can find another job soon as. Yeah, anyway, I've got 10 things I think that I just think might help you if you are really struggling to be motivated, because it is a time where it's quite difficult to motivate yourself because it's so uncertain about what's going to be happening. So actually, when I was making this list, I kind of laid out my day and my routine that I've set myself, because I love a routine. It stresses me out if I don't have a routine. I hate it. So I really wanted to make sure that I was sticking to a routine during lockdown, especially on my school days. So at the moment I'm doing schoolwork on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I'm doing any YouTube work or things like that over the weekend. This is just because I wanted to make sure I was keeping a routine that was similar to my previous one and just meant that my days are more structured. So I'm just editing this video right now, and I just wanted to say a lot of people that watch my videos aren't actually subscribed to me. Please could you all go and subscribe to me right now. It's just great. Subscribe to me, help a girl out. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video. So the first thing I would suggest doing is setting an alarm. I was so against the thought of this because I thought, oh, I've been going to school for ages where I've had my alarm set and I hate it. But actually I've managed to set my alarm for an hour later than I did for when I went to school, because obviously due to like the travel times and anything like that, that basically means that I am no longer needing that extra hour because I don't have to get to school, I don't have to do any of that because I'm literally working from my bedroom. So I've been setting my alarm for 7:30 every weekday just to make sure that I'm up, I am ready to do my work. And I think this has been really motivating because I'm not accidentally having a lie in one day. I'm just getting up at the same time and keeping a similar structure to when I was actually at school. Next one is get dressed. Now it doesn't matter what you wear, but I see a lot of people that don't get dressed. And how are you going to stay motivated to do a day of work full of like schoolwork or actual like job work if you're not motivated? Your head is going to be in bed mode if you're in pyjamas. It's a fact. So I've been getting dressed, nothing as dramatic as what I'm wearing today, but maybe just a t-shirt and some trousers, something quite comfy. I did a whole video on outfit ideas, so if you want to go watch that, I'll leave it up top. But yeah, I think it's really important that you get dressed just to make sure you feel like put together. Then eat your breakfast. I feel like breakfast is always a meal that people skip, and I think breakfast is really important. I literally feel like a bit like until I've eaten my breakfast in the morning. So I make sure to go and eat my breakfast. I normally have my breakfast about 8 o'clock. Fun. But yeah, I make sure to go and eat my breakfast just to make sure that I have all the nutrients to do the work that I want to do in that morning, whether it be a workout or anything like that. I do actually have a whole day in my life. I have how I do my work from home, day in the life video, and then I have a full day in the life video, so I leave them both linked. So if you want to go and watch them and see like how all of this plays into my actual day, then definitely go over and watch those. So the next one is designate a time that you're going to start your work. I feel like this is really important to like have a start of time. So I start my work at 9 o'clock. My school used to start at 8 o'clock, so it's a little bit later, but honestly I think it's pretty reasonable time. It is early, I will get that. I'd much rather be asleep at that time, but I know that I'm most productive in the mornings, so instead of sleeping in the mornings, I would much rather get all my productiveness out in the morning and yeah, kind of get on with my work and everything that I have to do in the morning. So I think it's really important to schedule when you want to start and be quite strict and firm with yourself on like, I'm starting this time, nobody get in my way. The one thing that I was realising was I was doing my work, but oh, someone had messaged me, so I just got my phone. And then I wouldn't even be reading their message, because then I'd go on Instagram, then I'd go on the rabbit hole that is TikTok, and I wouldn't then do my work for like 20 minutes because I will have been on this. Now phones are great, but it's bad for that. So I actually went in my screen time. I have an iPhone 11 Pro. I don't know if this is on every phone, but you can actually do something which is called downtime. Now I have scheduled my downtime to be between 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock every weekday, and this basically means that most of my apps on my phone, so like Instagram, all of them ones, are off and you can't really access them between them times. And I think this is great. I mean, I hate it, but I also think it's great because if I try and go on like Instagram, it just tells me like, no, you're supposed to be on downtime, and I'm like, oh yeah, get off your phone. So I think it's a really great way of having the access of your phone for some apps, like for my homework app or for the Google, and things like that. But you are also then restricted for some of the apps that you shouldn't be going on, because Instagram is not going to help me get my A-levels, neither is TikTok. So I shouldn't be on them. Okay, so the next one is breaks. I do have breaks because I know at school I would have breaks. So I normally have one break in the morning, and it's normally around 10:30. And on this I turn my downtime off so I can go on any apps on my phone. And it normally is about 20 minutes of break, just go on my phone, chill. If I need a toilet, go toilet, you know what I mean? Just kind of have a little bit of relax, do what I want for that time, and then get back to doing work. The next one is making to-do lists. Now I don't necessarily do this on my school days, but I do it on my weekends. So as I do this as my job, which is absolutely fab, it means that I have a lot going on and there's a lot I need to do on a weekend as I'm not working the weekdays. So I make a to-do list, I plan out everything I need to do, what videos I'm going to film, like what I need to edit, all what I need to do in a big to-do list on my notes on my phone, and then I can tick them all off once I've done them. And I feel like this just helps me structure my days, even on a weekend when I'm not necessarily doing structured work such as schoolwork. Yeah, I feel like this is really, really useful. I literally put my workouts on there, everything that I need to do I put on this list to make sure that I don't forget anything and I don't put things off. Okay, the next one is exercise. Now I feel like some people may overlook exercise and think it's a waste of time, or I don't know, or I can't do it from home, anything like that. Now I did have a gym membership before the gym shut, so I was really getting into doing exercise, and I've really tried to continue doing that whilst we have been in lockdown, because I think the endorphins that doing exercise gives you just helps you to not just feel motivated but literally be sane, because I think other times it is like a bit of a depressing situation, I'm not gonna lie. So I think it's really good to have the endorphins from doing exercise, obviously making sure that you're still sticking to your government's guidelines. So if it's outdoor exercise, once a day, and obviously you can do inside workouts as well. I have a few workout videos on my channel. I know, who am I? I'm like a workout, who knows? I do workout videos apparently. If you'd like to watch my workouts, that's what I'm doing. But yeah, I feel like that's a really important thing to do, to make sure that you're staying happy, healthy. And yeah, I feel like working out just helps me feel better, because I think I'm like actually doing something. So the next one is calm time. Now I do this as reading. I never used to read a book ever before lockdown. Reading a book was nothing I'd want to do. However, I really thought, oh, I've got the time now, I may as well read a book, because I've got some quite nice books that I've never had a chance to read. So book recommendations down below. But no, I've been reading my book for about half an hour every day, because I feel like this is the time where you do things that you can't usually do. And I get that you don't have to be like, you don't have to improve yourself during this lockdown period, but I personally really wanted to. I think I've got nothing better to do, so I may as well do the things that I think are going to help me, whether it be physically, mentally, anything like that. So yeah, I've been reading my book, and I feel like it's just, I wouldn't say it's like made a massive improvement to my life, but I feel like it's just a change. It's something different, and I actually quite enjoy having a time where I'm not on my phone, because I do go on my phone a lot. And the last one is set a finish time. I have done this every day, no matter how much work I've actually been set that day. So some days of work, I would literally be going till 8 p.m. Like, that's how much work I'd be set that day. And that's great, but not happening. So I've kind of decided, oh, I'll stop my work at between 2:30 and 3 o'clock. And then I have time to do my extra curricular activities, such as reading and my exercise. So I've been doing that. And yeah, I think it's good. It's helping me like save my work for the next day, because obviously if you do it all one day, you might not have it the next day. But I think it's really important to have like a finish time to your day, to make sure that, well, like you would at school. At school you'd normally have your start hours and your finish time, same at a job. So I've been really trying to fit that in and make my days as structured as possible. I know some people don't like structure, and I'm sorry if you don't, but I hope some of these tips are useful. But I love structure and planning. Love it. So I really wanted to make sure that I could still incorporate that into my days to make it as normal as possible for me. Anyway guys, I really hope you did enjoy this video, and I hope you were all well and safe in lockdown. Let me know down below, what are you doing? Are you trying to motivate yourself as much as possible, or are you just having a chill period? Because that is also perfectly fine. Yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!